Gonna have an answer for that because the rest of this team just as dangerous on the offense as me.
You simply can't get enough of you. Thanks for joining us. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball.
All right, fellas, great job in the early going, but we've got to keep playing the same way. Keep this building out of it. We're being unselfish with the ball, and it's working. All the scoring opportunities have been coming because of the passing on that end of the floor, and I want to see that continue. But we did get a nice lift off the bench in that half. I might want to stay with some of those hot hands, so everybody be ready. That's it for now. Let's stay focused and close this one out strong.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against the Magic.
They drew a lot of fouls in their games, guys, and that was the one area that really stood out when you watched it.
Just lacked discipline defensively, Greg. I mean, that's why they got a lot of free points at the charity stripe.
And on the floor for Derek Fisher as we get into the second half, Brown, he's in at the point. Robin Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then there's Aflalo, and it's Anthony in at small forward. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors was simply terrific. He finished with 45 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Knicks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime.
Move the ball.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's right.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
And the first one drops. And Brown drops them both. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
Now, here's Brown, and he has 42. Aflalo the pass to Brown. Puts up a 3. Can't get it to go. Rose with some...
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 20.
What a great game for Anthony in this one. He has 20 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Mirotic, the screen. And the pass to Butler. Six on the shot clock. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Butler's got 8 points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Brown outside. No good with the triple. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Butler can't get that one to fall.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities. From distance, that was an amazing pass.
That's about as long an alley-oop as you're going to see.
And he put the ball on the money. Of course, when you've got that kind of athletic ability, a little bit more margin for error.
Now, here is Mirotic. 7 points in the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Brown outside. Cannot hit. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Really a resounding loss the last time they matched up. They got absolutely manhandled on the boards.
And Greg, you know how it is. At some point, you've just got to man up and play with a lot more aggressiveness and toughness and pride inside.
Goes up again. Good. Brown's got 44.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Rose dishes to Mirotic. It's stolen by Anthony. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's a Flalo. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there. And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
Now here's Butler. He's got 8. Free throw line jump shot. That's good on the jump shot. And that's now 11 points for Joakim Noah.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
Brown against Rose. Brown kicks to Anthony. And Anthony gets double teamed. Clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. That's good. Flalo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Rose, a screen on a Flalo. Butler passes to Rose. And the shot counts. He's fouled. It's a chance for 3 points. Changing it up. Joakim Noah is checked in for Portis. Dunleavy comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Livingston in for Derrick Rose. Mills, he's checked in for New York. Brown comes in for DJ Augustine. Now, here's Butler. He's got 20.
Stay down. Stay down.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers. Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And here's Brown outside and released it in time. And And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Bulls shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. They've got Livingston. Also Dunleavy out there. Carson out there with Noah. And it's Manning in at the power forwards position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
Passes it to Carson. Dunleavy kicks to Carson. That's tipped. Shoots. Dunleavy's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Livingston is running. Carson passes to Livingston. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Carson. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
It's Brown with the drive. Can't hit from in close.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
For 3, Dunleavy. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what. What the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
It's Brown with the drive. Can't cash in from close range. For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the Raptors. Here's Dunleavy. That one off the back iron and out.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And here's Mills for 3, and it's Dunleavy with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. They set the pick. He feeds it to Livingston, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bulls. Tony Snell comes in for Mike Dunleavy. And a switcher also for New York. Augustine's checked in.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Portis, covered by Smith. Over to the wing, just 5 on the clock. And the 3 ball is good. For New York, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. He dishes it to Muscala. Brown outside. Takes the 13-footer, and he's able to get it back. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Brown's got 53.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Portis, covered by Smith. Tries it from the top of the key. Again, Chicago.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Yeah, you don't see many triple-doubles often. And I tell you what, his effort and efficiency really on point tonight. Looking at the numbers for Sean Livingston, 13 points and 6 assists.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Robin Lopez is checked in for Mike Muscala, and it's Porzingis in for Williams. Pass to Ballard. Snell kicks to Carson. Pass to Portis. Step back shot. Livingston, no luck. New York's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And he gets it to go.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Kyle Singler comes in for Carson, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for Sean Livingston. Here's Snell, and Rose wide open. He shoots. And again, no good by Chicago. Smith right side. The pass to Porzingis. Brown outside. Good. Brown's got 13 points in just this quarter.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
Brown against Rose. Double team on Rose. On the wing, Singler. Looking to end the run. The kick out to Rose. Off target from outside.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Dishes it to Brown. Fires the 3. Shot is off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. Nice shot by Singler.
In the first half, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes. But finding themselves down now, they've started to cast up a lot more triples.
Foul called. Derrick Rose. That's his 4th personal foul.
That free throw good from Brown. Nene, he's checked in for the Knicks. So he gets them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Rose, good.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Brown against Rose. Brown dishes to Lopez. Lopez a screen. Brown kicks to Lopez. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Now here's Rose, and that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Brown wide open. He fires. Hits it from 3-point range.
And they're going to have a hard time climbing back into this game if they continue to defend like that.
Passes it to Portis. That's good.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
New York's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the 4th quarter. Brown kicks to Nene. Back to Brown. Now the dish to Augustine. Lopez a screen. Augustine passes to Brown. Nene has the open look, and again it's New York.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Rose. There's the feed to Snell. Portis, the pass to Rose. Rose double teamed. Here's Ballard, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the explanation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh man.
Does he ever?
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And good on the basket. Book it. And that's now 30 points for Derrick Rose. Smooth sailing for New York. Brown dishes to Nene. Brown kicks to Nene to the left wing. It's Brown with the drive.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And New York making a change here. Porzingis is checked in, and here's Brown outside.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Yeah, you don't see many triple-doubles often. And I tell you what, his effort and efficiency really on point tonight.
Singler passes to Ballard. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Lots of room. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Feeds it to Rose. This one for 3. There's the bucket. Good. Rose has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not? Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had, already 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
Greg, if it ain't broke, why fix it? I mean, why change anything? Knowing how well they played in those 2 games, they probably couldn't wait for this one to wrap up the sweep of the season series.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Mr. Perfect. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lets it go from 11. Left side Rose. Here's Snell. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never...
Well, once again, you filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
He put everything he had to his rebound, and it made a huge difference. This was a taste of what he's capable when he gets his mind that he's going to dominate.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as